So there was a group of like 12 of us, and we had planned on doing a few hikes and camping that night. One of the hikes we did, I was told that it was just going to be a short hike, so I left, my backpack and my phone and everything in the car, which, looking back, I'm really glad I did. Yeah, so we hiked to the top, and so we sat up there for a while just because it was so beautiful, and the particular ledge we were on had kind of like a shelf around the front of like the face of the mountain hill ledge. So I'm standing on this shelf just joking around with Owen and Kylie, and that's the last thing I remember until I woke up at the bottom of that ledge, and I'm on this tiny little trail. My legs actually are hanging off the next drop off, and I'm caught at the base of a tree where the tree meets the trail under my arm. And two of my friends are pulling me, trying to stand me up. So they're trying to sidestep me over while trying not to hurt me, because any part of me that they touch is in pain, trying to stabilize me over to a flat spot so I could lay down. And I remember, to the day I die, I will swear that Kylie and Justin healed my ribs, because I know that they were broken. Like, there's not a doubt in my mind that they were broken, because that's what took the impact, and I could barely breathe. And I just know that they were broken. There's no way that they weren't. And I remember them praying over them and just praying over my body shortly after they had laid me down in the flat spot. And I know that the Lord can do that, and I know that He did, because there's no other explanation of my ribs not being broken, As I, kind of went back and just kind of thought through it and prayed through it and asked Him where He was, it was obvious where He was. He was right at the bottom. He caught me and laid me down. Nothing was broken. Nothing was internally bleeding. They CAT scanned my whole body and found nothing. And I just was scratched. I walked away from the UK trauma unit fine. And that doesn't happen. I think that when people say, God doesn't give you more than you can handle, I think that's false. I think that He did allow something to happen that was more than I could handle, so that I could realize His sufficiency to handle it for me. A lot of things that were meant for evil, they turn out to be good, because He turns it around. And so when that's seen in people's stories, other people believe it, that He turns evil into good, and that He is the God of miracles, and that He does do very unexplainable things, like catching people at the bottom of 40-foot cliffs and letting them walk away with a few scratches.